I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Can you all hear me? I've gone live on this phone once or twice, but this is the first time I've tried to connect to a StreamYard with it, which is the problem I was having with my own old phone. So hopefully it works, and I can just use one freaking phone for everything again. Loud and clear. All right, hey, I don't care if nobody else can hear me. As long as Andrea D can hear me, well, we're good. I'm good. Okay, who we got? What's going on, Cat Eyes? First in, oh, no, second in line. I went right past CCC. We want a panel. No testing shenanigans. Well, the testing's over. So now we can have a fucking panel if you'd like. Fuckery. It's Friday, for God's sake. I know. It's like a religion around here. A culty kind of religion, isn't it? What's going on, JFK? What's going on, Crossroads? You are sick of the fuckery. Maybe Locke will go live for that, probably. Sabby will make him go live when she sees that I'm live. You know that's what will happen. What's up, Dusty? Little fucker sent you? Yeah, he's a cool little fucker. What's going on, Section 15? What is up, Christy? You're a beach? Well, I'll lay on you. Oh, God. Stop it, Bill. Just stop it. You're an old pervert. What's up, General Sea Monkey? How you doing? What is up, FCC? Man, I'm not reading very fast, am I? I don't know what my problem is. Must be the drain damage. You're coming a second? Very short. Nah, come on up. Hang out, Mr. Colfax. You're cool. What is up, Warbot? Yo. What's going on, Admiral? Just waiting to see if Tommy will insist on doxing an innocent guy. Man, I've gotten bits and pieces of things today, but I don't really know what's going on. I mean, I know some of it, but I know somebody that has access to Sam's channel live streamed the thing, and Sam's getting blamed for it. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. Hey, what is going on, Buckaroo? You got your 6 guns on you, partner?
These are sad times, Bill.
Indeed, they are.
You know, Bill Powell of 1427 Parsimony Road in Appalachia.
You pronounced it right.
Well, the thing is, Sam is running through national parks, hiding behind trees. I think it would be good if this community came together and, put food out for Sam on the patios. Your old ham, or your mother's macaroni that's, you could tear down a wall with it. It's so hard. Food for Sam.
My God, man. Do you know what you just said? The community coming together?
Oh.
Do you not know the laws of physics?
Do I not know Bill's panel where it would be perverted into that? We're talking about a beautiful thing where people feed this desperate, dirty man with filth all over his face. He had to, at one point today, try and leap over a 6-inch stream because he was like, I'm not getting my shoes wet. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's out there. Basset hounds are following him. Oh, God. Anyway,
Interesting.
whatever you all make or have as leftovers, even if one of you have a tomato that's a little spotted, just cut off that part. Put it out there on the porch because he's not in Florida, I'll tell you that. And you never know where he is. And he needs it. He's all the way up there. I think he's number 3 on the most wanted list right now. There's a couple of
interesting. I'll find him. I'll come out of retirement just for that.
Yeah, there's a couple. You're the wrong. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Oh, sorry, folks. We had to do it. He had to go. But the lines are open. Pretty much anybody that I usually let up here is welcome. And last night I got fucking a shit ton of messages all in the same like 5 seconds. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, but I don't have a suppressor on my weapon at the moment, and I don't want Jason Casey to call the cops on me again. True story, folks. The fucker, he gets by on just being a rat, but I'll get to all that later. So anyway, boom, all the same. I just happened to be talking to somebody anyway, so I saw him right away. But people are like, Nanya wants you on her stream. I'm like, no. If she wants to talk, she can come over here and I'll let her up and we can talk one-on-one. But the last time I went on her panel, she kicked me because she didn't like the point I was making. But if she wants to come up here and talk to me one-on-one instead of 5-on-1, we can do that. You think Koufax should come back just to piss off Mitch? I'm down for anything that pisses off Mitch. What's going on, Admiral?
Hey, what's up, Bill? How's it going, man?
No, this was kind of a last minute thing. I was
I respect that.
Yeah, kind of debating all day. I really needed to test the phone and just wasn't feeling it, but I was successfully talked into it. So what's going on with you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. It's kind of an exciting time for the community now that Mr. Am I allowed to say his name on your panel? You know, Mr. GG, JD's bestie. Am I allowed to say his name?
Oh yeah, well these docs the shit out of people anyway. And his name's already out there, so please do.
Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah, so if anyone's not aware, Steve has made his official return to the community under Scumrina. We all know he didn't really leave because I've got countless screenshots of all his little alts that have cropped up between the time of his quote unquote official departure and reappearance. So, but he's officially back. So yes, fun times indeed. So
nobody ever really leaves, especially a scumbag like that.
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, you know, slime always rises to the surface in the pond. So what's the community without a little pond scum? So yeah, so I'm kind of really excited. I've got a purpose in life now, folks.
Nice. Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes you've got to have a purpose in life, and yeah, I must admit, I did enjoy the little verbal repartee I had with the members of the council. That was always a hoot and a half for me. And I saw JT was up before. Uh, so I just wanted to let everyone know I have seen Sam. I have spoken to him. I got him some forged documents so he was able to leave the United States. He's now a British citizen. He's going under the name Shirley Temple. Oh shit! I've doxed his alt. Oh damn
Oh,
it!
fuck. So you guys
I'll
got married and
Oh, we're living in sin at the moment, but I'm
okay.
hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping if things go well, we may tie the knot. So, JT, you can be the flower girl. I know Sam would really appreciate that. So, yeah, so I've seen Sam. He sends his best wishes to everyone, and he's still going to do Sam's Week in Review, but he's going to be doing it from an undisclosed location.
Well, I have a commission. Why did I almost say commission? Well, because Sam's giving me a commission. I have a confession to make. I've been using my expertise from my former profession to help Sam out a little bit. So, and I know what's up.
That's cool, man. Well, I mean, Sam's got a lot of supporters in the community, so yeah. So long reign, long may she reign, and God bless all who sail in her.
Right.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to like hog your panel and shit because your
You're
viewer
good,
count's
man.
probably
There's no
dropped
plan
by
here,
half.
and you're welcome.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I don't want to scare away the 6 viewers you've had.
Well, just
Oh,
try to only scare away like 4, because as long as we got 2, as long as they're talking, I'm good.
no worries, man. Mind you, I think since I jumped up on panel, your viewer count's gone up at least by a factor of 10. So I guess my hardcore Jacovians. You've got the Edvidians, you've got the Nunyanites, now you've got the Jacovian crew. So yeah, let's
Right.
what's that? What's Bill GGBB's favorite phrase? Gangbang. So mine's going to be spit roast. So yeah,
I
it's
like it.
a
It's a lot
spit
easier to
roast
say
battle.
than your name on here.
Well, I've been called a whole bunch of names, so I don't give a flying fuck, man. People can call me what they like. I roast myself on a daily basis. You think some little piss flap is going to offend me?
Yeah,
Sorry,
you've
Terry.
been
Sorry.
getting called PHAI a lot here lately.
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that. And I wish, Telly has even actually said in kind of like my defense, I'm not that funny. And you know what? He's right. I'm not that funny. I wish I had a tenth of what PHI is smoking.
PHAI is pretty damn good, pretty quick.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I wish for the life of me I could remember whose panel it was. I was on with Ed. FCC was up there, and Ed was playing a clip of PHAI. I nearly bust a lung. I was laughing that hard. So how can I find that
Hmm.
funny if I'm PHAI? I I watch my own shit and I'm bored. So and that's my own stuff.
Yeah, I hate watching my own stuff, man. I hate it. Uh,
Oh,
like even
Cloud,
like sometimes I'll know that something happened, but I fucking like I'll know it's there, and I know it can help me prove a point or prove they constantly accuse me of lying when I'm not. Like I know it's there, but I just don't want to fucking go back through my own shit and find it.
yeah, that's exactly the same problem I have. Half the time, I've tried to find a clip on one of my live streams or one of my videos and stuff, and um, it makes me cringe listening to my own stuff. I don't. Whenever I'm up on someone's panel and I want to re-watch the video, I skip past all my shit. So, what does
Yeah.
that tell you? Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
stand hearing my own
That's why.
voice. So, and Angela, I love you for that. She says I'm funny, but not as much as PHAI. That's probably fact. PHAI fucking. I nearly piss my pants every time I laugh that hard. I'm surprised I'm not incontinent. But oh man.
In which continent?
Oh, you pick a continent. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna piss in it.
Right. You're yeah.
Yeah, not as much as
Yeah.
them,
Right.
Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, all right, governor. Yeah, leave it out. Leave it
I've
out.
not seen it, but I've been. People are talking about how. What's the word? Um, how dumb like Telly is because he's got this fucking PowerPoint thing. And again, I've not seen it myself, but I've heard enough about it. He thinks he has these startling revelations, but he's not. Like we know already every point that he's tried to make. We know, and I also find it funny how he's shacked up with a dude. Telly accused me of lying about being a bondsman and lying about being a bounty hunter, but I've shown tons of proof of that. But he's shacked up with the guy who actually is lying about being a bounty hunter. I think that's funny.
Yeah, but isn't that what kind of this drama community that we're in? Isn't that what it's all about? It's somebody comes out with a lie and then runs with it like it's the truth. I mean,
Hmm.
it still boggles my mind even now how some people will latch onto a complete bullshit story and then run with it like crazy. So
Right.
I saw the whole Bobby Joe was kicking off at APP, thinking they were PHAI, and
Yeah.
like she did 3 hours on APP alone. It's like, my God, doesn't anything happen in your life, in real life, that you can't talk about? So
No.
it's yeah, man. It just and I wish I had, because that PHI, I must admit, she seems to know, or I don't know if I should say she, they seem to know a hell of a lot that goes on. I barely know what happened this morning. I still haven't watched a lot of the lives from this morning because there's so
I
many of
know.
them.
Like Bobby Joe. Oh man, I could go on forever. But like the second that I took her wrench, the second that I parted ways with her, like she was backing me up on a whole bunch of stuff. And then all of a sudden, she goes on 5 panels. I don't care about a wrench, but blah 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 blah. She claims she doesn't watch much. She doesn't watch me, but yet, you know what I mean. And yeah,
Yeah.
but I parted ways with her for a few reasons, really. And one of them was because she wanted to back her up on stuff that I knew wasn't true, and I wasn't cool with that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair enough, man. I mean, that's all you can do, really.
and she says that she doesn't pay attention to stuff, but she gave me, as much as this kind of things helped me out. Um, I just think it's weird when people, they will have screenshots from a Discord from 2 or 3 years ago and be able to just go
Hmm.
grab them right where it's at. And like she gave me some that I could throw out there and prove my point. But then all of a sudden, those exact same screenshots, she did a complete 180, and all of a sudden, I'm the asshole.
Right. Yeah, well, that's some shady shit, isn't it? I haven't got too much of a beef with Bobby Joe, so I mean, she's not she's not come at me directly for anything, and that's fair enough. But this whole I don't. It's not a community anymore. Not really. Not in
No, nah.
the legal term or the legitimate term community. It's just we're all just a bunch of pissed off. We're all just a bunch of pissed off idiots larping on the internet, for shits and
Pretty
giggles.
much.
But oh man, I think of this all this stuff. It's just a distraction. If I'm kind of trying to avoid doing a bit of work, I flip on someone's panel and I don't even listen to it half the time. It's background noise. So that's probably why I still have no clue what happened. A lot of what happened today, and whoever was live, I don't know, but it's 90%.
I think everybody was live today. I didn't have the time to. I was trying to listen to some YouTube as background noise, like you were saying, and most of these fuckers I'm not even subscribed to. Like I'm not subbed to Bobby Joe. I'm not subbed to Telly. And then some I'm subbed to and don't have notifications on. But like I watched part of oh god, I don't remember whose now. Somebody's. But people in there were talking about all the other ones that were live at the same time, and it sounded like everybody but me was live today.
I've been
yours. I watched part of yours. I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw you in my live chat, and you were like, "Am I? Is no one else live right now?" So, because I was really surprised. I'm, I'll be completely transparent with everyone. I had there was at one point 30 people watching. I'm like, clearly somebody else must be live. Why are you all here? You can't be that bored, surely. So, but it was interesting that seeing the number count go up to 30, and I know some of you are like gonna flex and say, "Oh, I get that just on a weekend at 2 p.m. in the afternoon."
Yeah, who
but
cares,
that's fair
really?
enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I've always said the moment I started doing lives, it doesn't bother me if one person is watching or if no people are watching. It doesn't bother me. But at the end of the day, people will watch whatever they want to watch. You can't make them pick and choose. So it's all good.
I don't care how many there are either, as long as they're talking. Because the majority of the time when I go live, I have no plan, and other than talking to my chat, and I'll sit for 2 hours and talk to them and not have anybody up here. So as long as they're talking back, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I suppose that's why I would assume that's why a lot of us do the live streams, is the interaction between chat and what we're seeing up on the panel. So sometimes it's nice to have that little bit of human interaction with another person live, like you and I are right now. And sometimes looking at the chat it can be quite funny as well. So, but yeah, sorry, dude. I'm probably boring the shit out of you now, and I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. If I was watching this in the chat, I'd be fucking bored. So,
dude, I say the same thing. I'm like, I don't know why anybody listens to my bullshit, because I think I'm boring most of the time too. But they're here, so
Well, that's because we're those of us who are closeted sea monkeys. We can't help but be curious about what Bill Powell's gonna discuss again on the next live stream.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
that's the thing. Like across the board, like a lot of anybody that's, and I'm not trying to be insulting to my audience. This is more of a dig at. Well, okay, it's a dig at everybody, including me. But across the board, all of our audiences are smaller than they used to be. It used to be fairly easy to get above 200. Like anytime I had Sam up, it would go up over 200 no matter where I was at to begin with. But you just don't see anybody getting 200. Used to be fairly common. But like Locksmith, even when he's having a fucking Uh, fuck it. Whatever the fuck you call what he does. When you set the fuckery level to 11, back in the
Mhm.
day, that would have been close to 300. But you don't even see it hardly get above 2 now. It's because anybody with any decency or common sense is gone. And again, y'all, I'm not trying to dig at my audience, especially my lovely ladies that are in here. They're just here for my voice, so they get a pass. But um,
and
yeah,
and and the free duct tape.
and the free duct tape. Can't forget
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Bill, can I ask your opinion? What was did you watch that one of Jeff's lives where Locksmith was up there? I think Sabby was up there, and then Tommy came up. Uh,
I didn't. I watched part of one here not too long ago, but I usually don't watch Jeff.
I can't remember where I watched it. It wasn't Panel Channel, or I don't know if he still had it up on his channel at the time. And I saw there was a lot of discussion going on about that, so I did kind of watch that part where, like, because it was Matt C, wasn't it? That's right. When like Matt C was trying to call out Tommy for not going to court,
Yeah,
and then Tommy was talking to Matt C, and then he was like speaking to Locksmith, calling him a bitch and all that. I mean, what's your thoughts on that one?
Matt C was up here, and we had a discussion about it. Right after it happened,
Okay.
and I was telling Matt C, hey, dude, this is the kind of stuff I was telling you about. At that time, it had been less than 24 hours. He's like, man, it's been less than 24 hours. I'm still trying to process it.
Hmm.
Whatever. And then he eventually caved in. The last I heard. But yeah, I was trying to explain to him. This is what I've been trying to tell you, dude. Tommy doesn't do what's necessary to get these people prosecuted. All he cares about are views and money. He doesn't really care if these guys go to jail. And
Yeah.
then we had, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah. Well, I think we've all, those of us who've like kind of been watching Tommy, we cannot. I think the majority of us can sort of say that how Tommy rolls uh, isn't how it should be done. So don't, if you're thinking of becoming a catcher, don't use Tommy as your template on the
right.
catcher standards. So hey, Chrissy, how you doing?
Hello, Jacob and Bill. I'm okay.
Good,
Not
nice to
feeling.
see
What's going
you.
on?
I look like shit, so I'm not gonna turn my camera on.
Oh, that's okay. That's why I never turn mine
Very
on.
long day. Very long day. But yeah, I just wanted to say something. I keep
Yeah,
laughing.
sure.
Sorry, Jacob.
No, you're all right. I'll tell you what. I'll drop down so you can get a word
No,
in,
no, stay.
according to Eric. So-
No, you can stay. I'm not. I was gonna. I just wanted to say something, and I'm leaving because I have cookies in the oven that I'm doing with my daughter.
oh,
Um,
nice.
it's 8 o'clock here, people. It's a Friday, okay? But anyways, do you like Bill and Jacob? Do you know what dual citizenship means?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Okay. Do you, Jacob?
yes, I do.
I love to say Jacob, by the way.
Just don't say dick.
No, no, no. No, I won't. I need one, but I won't for now.
Well, you can say spit roast if you like.
No, but no, because like I went up on Anya's yesterday. I said it at TF's earlier, and I trolled the fuck out of them, and they believed everything I said. And it was funny. I was laughing. I throw them kisses and everything, but uh, like Live for My Babies was up there. Well, at first it was me and Anya, and then she went up and started dragging me. Who's that woman? First of all, uh, like she hates me, and she said it like 10 times that she hates me. Well, I'm sorry. Like I don't know who you are, but anyways, So they're like, "You're Mexican, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "No, I was born in Minnesota. I have dual citizenship." And they're like, "They let you back in the US? What the fuck? Like, I was born there. I am an American citizen, and my father's Mexican. I live in Mexico, so I have both dual people. Like, Google it, okay?
Yeah, the United States does allow that.
Of course. Yes. We're three sisters and we both have dual citizenships. And I have three kids and they both have dual. Two were born here, one was born there in the US, and they have both. The three of them. So like people go to school.
Yeah,
I
it's
have dual citizenship both as a mammal and a sea monkey.
Right? It's valid. You can do that too. Hmm.
Hmm.
well, we know being half mammal, we know where you keep your duct tape and ball gags. Then, Bill.
Right. Oh, let's see. Eric Hartman says, I listened to two grown men this morning cry about Bill Powell. It's amazing how irrelevant I am, but how common that is over a Windows 95 PowerPoint slide. So that was fun. Yeah, it don't surprise me. I know I can probably tell you which two quote unquote grown men were were on that.
Oh my God. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I could have typed it, but like everyone clips and makes videos and everything. And I hope the panel channel, TBS or Sam or whoever makes a video of me confronting Nanya and her lies and her like stupid brain and makes a video. You have my approval.
Well, Christy, can I just give you a little bit of advice? What you
Yes,
need to do, because I know you've got a computer there, uh,
yes.
create a PowerPoint presentation explaining what a dual citizenship is, and then just do a 3 hour panel on it.
With links to
Yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah.
okay.
Just for PHAI, if you're listening, just use a lot of pictures.
It was funny. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop
and
down. I'll be in chat, but I'm in the kitchen with the cookies and shit. But maybe Mexican
sorry.
cookies, people, Mexican cookies.
No, it's when you said with my cookies in the kitchen with my cookies and shit. Oh, Christy, I
Oh,
love you.
I love you too, jack off. Oh, I
Oh
love to
man,
say jack
Oh
off.
my God.
Yeah, let's get a room, jack off.
absolutely. Your place or mine. I'll bring the duct tape. You bring the ball gag.
Okay. And I'll bring the guacamole and the tacos.
Oh, bring tacos. Yes, I love me some tacos.
Okay. You want something, Bill? Do you want to
I,
come with
I squirrel.
us? No, no. Tits. I'm going to say it different. Anyways, I'll be in chat. Love you all. Bye bye.
Oh,
All
take
right.
care,
Thanks
Chrissy.
for hopping up.
Oh man.
I'll be. You didn't miss anything. Nothing. Nothing new. Nothing critical. But I do want to reiterate that Jason quote John Wayne end quote Casey has he gets through life by being a fucking rat. He called the police on me for shooting my guns. He did again. You guys know my feelings on Tommy, but like if I felt like I had to wear a wire to meet with somebody, I wouldn't
Mm.
fucking meet with them unless I was planning something to begin with. Um, yeah, there's just a bunch of shit. If you guys look, I am not an expert on body language, but I have learned a fair amount both by the classes I got sent to and just from observing people. There's a thing called duper's delight. You guys should I'm not going to try to describe it for you because, again, I'm not an expert, but go and watch more than one video because there are a lot of body language and micro expression videos that people think they know what they're talking about and really don't. Make sure you check their credentials. Like there's this whole bullshit thing where they'll say, "Oh, somebody's looking down and to the left." They're lying. That is not fucking true, people. You gotta watch their baseline and whatever. But fucking Jason Casey, I love that he puts his fucking half retarded face on camera because you can look at his micro expressions. He does what's called duper's delight an awful lot. Like he fucking backtrack on shit that he says often. Like you don't have to know stuff about him ahead of time to know that he's lying if you just pay attention. I know both sides have used him as a useful idiot, and when both sides are done with him, he'll just be cast aside.
Well, I don't really know Jason that well, so it's I can't really base too much on what he says, and I don't really want to be picking at Jason right now because I don't have a beef with the man, but I mean, I can't remember who it was, but somebody said, the truth comes out eventually, and it does. Shit always rises to the surface eventually. So
the whole reason Jason has it in for me is because I called him out for lying about being a bounty hunter like over a year ago, and then he tried to throw up like this used to be my job. I've been hired as one, and I've hired people when I started my own thing. Like I know what it looks like. He sent me a bunch of fucking smoke. Just sent me a bunch of bullshit that means nothing. And then there's some more bullshit that he was supposed to send me that he never sent. Because he lives in a state that doesn't license fugitive. We actually don't like the term bounty hunter because it like creates people think that we are what they see in movies. We don't really like that term, but I'm going to use it just because it's what people know. But fugitive recovery agent or bail recovery agent, or depending on what state you're in, is the actual title. But in his state, they don't license for it. So he's one of these dudes that thinks that he could just say, "Oh, I'm a bounty hunter then." But it doesn't work that way. If it did, look at it. Just fucking Google it and see how many people get arrested for being fake bounty hunters. If you could just declare yourself one, people wouldn't be getting arrested for being fake bounty hunters.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Good book, whatever, or what everybody is saying. Joe Navarro. Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Community remix. What the fuck did I miss? I missed something. Sorry, y'all.
Why should I say sorry to Nate, of all people, Haystack? Seriously?
Yeah, fuck Nate.
No, I'm never going to apologize to him. I respect women, but he puts out videos on Junie and NTF and all that shit. No, fuck Nate Spencer. I mean, what's next? Are you going to say sorry to Steve and JD? No, they can all eat my ass. I'm gonna go to JD's house. No, I won't finish that sentence, Bill. I'm sorry. I forgot I was on your panel then for a second.
Say whatever you want, man. Go for it. I don't care. Just don't dox anybody like a full on dox. That's all I care about.
No, I was going to go to JD's house, take a big old mango-sized dump on his in his front garden, and then make him eat my ass.
Oh, well, that's a little bit over the line. No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
Well, too late now. What's luck?
Just don't dox or no threats of physical harm. That's really the big things.
No, I wouldn't do that on your panel, mate. No worries. Do I have a lisp? No, I don't. No, I don't have a lisp.
I've never heard of Lisp. I got pretty decent gaydar.
Well, uh, if your gaydar's going off, well, whatever,
No, no,
man.
it's not. I'm saying no. It's not going off. I'm just saying that I don't hear a lisp when you
Oh,
talk.
I don't. I mean, oh my god! See, now Haystack's got me all really self-conscious. Now I don't know if I'm subconsciously
Look,
speaking with a lisp, or sorry,
you've got
should it be lisp?
you've got way bigger reasons to be self-conscious than fucking haystack.
Yeah. Hang on, what do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to
That's
take
the
my
thing. I
dip.
don't remember who was doing it, but they were like, "Oh, I slowed it down," and it sounds like when you slow shit down, it fucking your $3.99 a month fucking voice changer dissector isn't working out very well for you.
Yeah, Haystack, you mate JD played that video. Nick, I was talking to Nick Cook earlier, and he said like because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about all this AI stuff except for like Chat GPT, so I'm a little bit clueless on a lot of it. But Nick was saying there's some AI synth thing you can buy and just teach it a few words, and it will spit out a carbon copy of your voice. So good
Mm-hmm.
for them. But I'm too fucking busy to be creating PHAI accounts and whatnot and all that fuckery. I work 50 hours a week. It may not seem like it all the time, but being self-employed, I can work however many hours I want. So it's just that. Hey, JT.
I'm, I only can withstand like 40 seconds. I have some terrible news.
Mm. Spit it out, my good man.
Sam was about 40 minutes ago killed by the Mississippi National Guard, approximately
Again?
40 miles above Biloxi.
Oh
Uh,
man.
However, the good news is he provided for me to direct the funeral with a $500,000 budget. We're all going. It's going to be great. See you there.
Woohoo! Wow.
Wait, so has JT inherited Sam's money?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, beer and tacos are on JT then. Fuck yeah. And that
I,
JT, that whiny bitch, he was in one of my lives one day, and he's like, how do I sell this cheap ass wrench? Fuck him.
my wrenches are worth a lot more than other people's because mine are harder to get.
I
When
respect
people
that.
came around and just started slinging them around, it caused cloutflation, and they kind of ruined the wrench market. So yeah,
Well, when they're being traded like Tic Tacs and Smarties, yeah, they kind of become devalued after a while. But
yeah,
yeah. Oh, anyway, man, I'm gonna dip because it's like 4 a.m. here, so I'm gonna
right
drop
on.
off. But thanks for letting me up, man. Appreciate that.
Man, no problem. Anytime.
All right, take care, man. Have a great
All right,
stream.
look. Wait. One more thing,
Oh,
just to get Haystack to shut the fuck up.
mm-hmm.
Do you know how to do an American Southern accent?
uh, well, I've tried to do an American accent, and I got so much stick for that from some friends. So, um,
Okay.
I don't. How do you? Hang on. So I'm listening to your accent, and I'm trying to like kind of
Well, I don't have a
howdy.
southern accent. I
Well,
have a
yeah,
Midwestern accent,
I don't know how to.
and a
I don't
bit.
know how to do southern. It's very sort of like in it, really. You know, kind of like how you'd phrase. So I don't know.
They call
What?
it a draw because it kind of things just kind of draw out. You know, I used to be able to do it pretty good, but
I
I've
can,
literally having so many concussions. Like I used to be able to do a lot of voices really well, but like I just can't connect that part of my brain to my mouth anymore.
well, I'll tell you what, Haystack. I'll make it a deal, mate. You come up on panel right now and do your very best English accent, and I'm not talking about all that like Downton Abbey, fucking royal family bollocks. I mean, some serious, proper Northern English. Come up on panel and do a British accent, and I bet you won't.
Oh, that's fair. And yeah, he likes to sit and criticize other people, but he hides behind screen names and won't ever come up.
Well, I'm giving him a fair shot. I'm not pussying out or anything. So if you the link's pinned, dude. So
Hmm.
Haystack, click the link, jump up on panel, and say something like "All right, mate," or "All right, governor," or whatever. And yeah, we'll uh, we'll chew the Yorkshire cud, as they say. Unless he's just a giant bitch tit or whatever. I don't know. But he's had a hard on for me ever since I was going after Nate and exposing all Nate's bullshit. So he's had a boner for me for a long while. Haven't you, Haystack?
Right.
Anyway, man. Yeah, really nice to talk to you, mate. Appreciate that.
All right, man. Anytime. All right, we're ready for another victim. I mean guest. Why did I say like guest? If anybody else wants to jump up here. It seems like there was more I was going to say, but it has escaped me. Just say something quick like a redneck, a hick, a hillbilly. Everyone in the world knows what that sounds like. Yeah, maybe. Well, but see that there are different English and British accents too. Um, that I like. I know that they're there, but I can't necessarily replicate them. PHAI. It's very important, so I don't say it wrong. Seems to have disappeared after the other night's shenanigans. Huh. Well, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about there, Cartman. See, here's what people do: is they name everybody that it could possibly be, and then when it comes out, and it will eventually come out who it is, it's gonna happen, but not by me. And then they'll say, "Oh yeah, I guessed it," even though they guessed 10 other names wrong. That's how they play this. And you know what's funny is who I think it is. I've not seen anybody guess. I mean, no, I don't watch a whole lot of this stuff, so it could have been, but I've not seen anybody guess who I believe it is. You guys got to remember too that there are a lot of people that, I mean, generally only like, I don't know, I guess like 15 or 20%. Like if you have, we'll just keep the numbers even. If you have 100 people watching, only like 15 to 20 of them are actually talking. So you have people that just watch, and, you know, they never go up on panels. So it could be any one of them, somebody you've never heard before. Just food for thought. I'm not saying that it is. No, I'm not going to say who I think it is, Section 15, because I play the same game, but the opposite end. These fuckers will name everybody so they can say, oh, I named them. I don't name anybody because when people are proven wrong, I can say, huh, I never named that person, so I was right. It's the same fucking game. I just play the opposite end of the stick. But insisting and making fucking live streams that it was APP, that was fucking stupid. Bill, can you give us that spiel about how live streams used to get 200 people? I already did that twice tonight, I think. It's true, though. Brian CPNI, has PHI ever rapped some sweet, sweet bars? Not that I know of. I know PHI has been up on a few people's panels, but I always seem to miss those. I think I've seen all the stuff that is on their channel, though. Of course, Stack just pointing out your flawed proof videos. Yeah, I've done a few of those. Clown Dork says that they can prove who it is, but won't because guessing is funny. Clown Dork, I hope we never figure out who it is. I do. I think this shit's hilarious too. I love it when people think they know and they don't know. Keep it going as long as you can. You will eventually be found out, but just keep it going. Or you could just disappear now. I mean, I don't want you to. I think you're funnier and shit. But if you disappeared right now, they'd never be able to confirm anything. You accidentally hit haystack. How do you undo it? Here's the funny thing about haystack is he got banned from here a long time ago, and he whined every time I saw him in another person's chat. He would whine and whine and whine to be unbanned, and I get a cheap thrill out of that. But I eventually did it. And then he comes back in and does just whines and says the same stupid shit that got him banned to begin with. You guys ought to go. I forget which videos it was, but he comes in whining about this, that, and the other, and well, all you do is copy other people's stuff and put. That's not. I do that, but not like it's not my regular thing. Most of the stuff that I put up is my own shit that I filmed. But like literally, I think all he does is show other people's stuff and put his own little twist on it. When will I show my PowerPoints? JT, I've already sent you my dick pic. How much more of a PowerPoint do you want? Oh shit, man, I'm farther behind in the chat than I thought. Tomper's sucking off Tommy all night. One last hurrah before jail. Hey, the Warlock, I believe that's not that's not unfathomable. Yeah, MasterCard, we were talking about how much of a fucking liar Jason Casey is. I know you've caught him in a few too. He's unhid. All right. He can stay unhid for now. Would I rather you steal reels from Instagram and post them as shorts? I don't care what you do, Haystack. I don't think I'm even sub to you. I'm just saying, don't call other people out for using other people's stuff when that's pretty much all you do. The vast majority of my stuff is mine. And when it's not mine, most of the time, unless I have forgotten a couple of times, I will credit whoever it is, or I leave their. I don't cover their watermarks or anything, so people do know where it came from. I don't ever try to claim something's mine that isn't. And I only like if they don't have it on there where because you can go to the option where you can send it to somebody on Instagram, and if they left the option there for people to download it, I will use it. But if they don't leave the option there to download, I don't use it because that means that they don't want it used. So. Mr. Weapons and MMA Master. Oh yeah, you forgot he was a gunsmith until he wasn't. Look, I will be the first to admit that I don't put very much effort into my fucking YouTube channel. Like when my stuff gets thrown into a shorts feed or whatever, I that has really nothing to do with me. I think YouTube is playing mind games half the time, and I've made videos about that. So I'm not trying to say I have some kind of talent or that I even really give a shit. Oh shit! What did Mitch say? I gotta go find it. Close the face of the music. I'm not scrolling that far back. Sorry, Mitch. I'll even let Mitch up here right now if he wants to come up. Actually, I think I've always let Mitch up. I don't think I've ever denied him. Yep, getting drunk and paneling with Locke was worth going to jail for. Yeah, I saw people talking about like violating court order or something like that by having contact with Locke. I don't know how Colorado does their stuff or what the order exactly says, but yeah, it's real possible. Is Mitch threat? God damn it! I don't know. Is Mitch threatening people? I didn't see it. If he's threatening physical violence, then he can go away. But just like they did when the gatekeepers tried to get away with killing off great grandma. That is so totally not what happened, Mitch. Get to the bottom of what? God damn it. I hate scrolling backwards. Dong de dong. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing it. I don't care what he said. Did Tommy go to jail? I don't think so. I know he had court today. And somebody with, I'm not saying who it was or wasn't, but somebody that has access to Sam's account was restraining it without Sam's knowledge and had to shut it down. Yeah, I heard Tommy was acting like an 8-year-old girl that just found a penny on the sidewalk. Oh, look, 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 oh, look. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. He's not in jail. Hearing got pushed out to another date. Right on. Doesn't want to face the music, so keep continuing it. When you're just thinking Tommy's. See, but Tommy did the exact same thing, though. Like, and the judge called him out. I can't remember if he called him out by his, birth name or channel name, but the judge was like, and we know that Tommy is restreaming this and needs to stop. So Tommy's done it too, and so have other people. And I was also told that other people put it up today, so apparently they're all guilty. You're merely imploring the perpetrator I'm sorry, PHAI to step forward or else. Okay, Mitch, because anybody gives a shit what you think. Yeah, Mitch, or what? Come on up here, Mitch. Let's have a talk because uh, I'm not totally clued in on exactly what you're saying, and I don't want to get it wrong because you'll put it on your channel. Oh, I didn't say that. You whiny little bitch, Mitch. Yeah, they're not going to extradite Sam over that. If they even do, they didn't do anything when Tommy did it or other people did it. So unless they're looking to make an example, they're not going to do anything to Sam either. But the thing is, though, is Sam's not the only one that has access to that account. And as far as I know, nobody spoke on it, so it'd be hard. It'd be hard to definitely prove that it was him. You all know this community has voice changer related PTSD. That is actually true. Yeah, I apparently was an old lady with a voice changer. They investigated it. It's Bill Powell. We know it's Bill Powell. We investigated. We know that it's him. Well, Mitch, nobody should be more traumatized than me because if you want to look at it that way, I was the victim that got blamed for that shit that I didn't do, which is par for the course. Oh, hello, Telly. We were just talking about you earlier. Didn't same start to stream it. I don't know. Community remix. I didn't actually see it, but there's my naughty assistant. He tried to tell people today. The judge told Sam to stop. Called a recess. Sam cut the stream. Here, I'm gonna make it big. End of story. Judge gave him an opportunity to stop, and he did. Nothing else will happen. Right on. The thing about accusing me of being great grandma with voice changer is like it's so fucking ridiculous. Uh, like nobody with half a brain believed it anyway, but still. And even after she went up on Ed's panel, talked and showed her face, Ryan still ran with it. I'm just beating with the clip of the panel channel Sam was talking on it. Okay, but was it actually from like they didn't cut shit up and put stuff together because they're known to do shit similar to that. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying, I don't know. You still don't believe that that's Mitch? Cat Eyes, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, which is part of the reason why I wanted to come up here because I'm not convinced that it's actually Mitch either. Now, if people were putting out videos about it after today, they would be liable, but they aren't going to prosecute Sam for anything. That's kind of what I was thinking. I know that people put up videos about it saying that there shouldn't be any videos about it, so I don't know. You feel I don't know. Right, still doesn't rule it out. I know. He wants me so bad. See, a couple of girls started whispering into his ear that used to whisper into my ear. Like Ryan, they tried to get other people to come after me too, but like Ryan was all they could get. So they ran with it. Didn't end out too well. Oh my fucking god, the Society of Entitled Clenched Pearl Wearing Drama Queens love using PTSD for excuses for everything. That is true. Diminishing the actual person suffering from the debilitating disorder. Yeah, you're absolutely right, General C. Monkey. Yeah, Mitch, or whoever is pretending to be Mitch with a voice changer. Come on up here so that we can verify whether it is or isn't you. Didn't Mitch's channel get nuked? I mean, that's not the name he usually goes by, but I think I heard a while back that his channel had been nuked, but I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, he's not. Nobody's gonna go to jail over it. I don't know Colorado law, but I would guess it's probably a misdemeanor. If they even consider it an actual crime and not fuck, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Civil. I doubt they'll do it. They didn't do anything to Tommy, and Sam's in a whole other state, so they're certainly not going to extradite over some bullshit like that. Why Sam took down his channel? He took down his whole channel, or just that video? I don't know that he actually did. Can somebody confirm or deny whether Sam took down his whole fucking channel? That wasn't his. That wasn't his main channel anyway. I don't think. The account does not look like Mitch's. Only has 8 subs and his name. Yeah, Andrea, that's kind of what I was thinking. But like I said, I had heard that his channel got nuked, so it wouldn't be unthinkable that he would have a different one now. Sam's channel is still up. Right on. Oh my God, you guys are serious. It's funny when Haystack calls somebody else dumb, but I digress. This happens every time Mitch is on chat. People saying, well, he only has X amount of subs and name, blah, blah, blah. It's Mitch. Well, can you confirm that it's Mitch? He's not coming up here. And Mitch isn't shy about jumping on panels. I'm not saying whether it is or isn't, because I don't know. He's modded in Locksmith Sync channel. Yeah, but it wouldn't be the first time somebody got one past Locksmith. For the Kids says, I'll throw in and confirm it's him. I don't know. How much weight does FTK, how much weight does his information actually carry, though? Dude, Locksmith has fucking Cap modded in there after the shit that Cap did to Edward, who's supposed to be Locksmith's friend, and the shit that Cap did to Savvy. Yeah, he totally fucking cucks to Cap. I don't know why. Don't trust you, you're a boys. We don't trust the boys. That's not why I don't trust you, FTK. I don't trust you because I don't trust you. That's all there is to it. For some reason, every time I see Cat Eyes, somebody type Cat Eyes' name, I read it as Coyotes. I'm like, what the fuck? Actually, you know what? It could be Mitch's because I think somebody banned Mitch in here. I don't remember who. I think somebody banned Mitch's original account, so he does have to come in on alts, which obviously are not banned. But and I said, fuck it, he can stay banned. I don't remember why he got banned or who did it, but I am pretty sure that Mitch's original account is banned in here. Squirrels. I like squirrels. I don't know, y'all. But the phone lines are open. Don't fucking call me. But anybody that wants to jump up here is more than welcome. Oh yes. Speaking of squirrels, I went ahead and uh, Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'll talk about that later. It has to do with Discord. Those of you in the know are in the know. Where is the little princess? Who is the little princess? Yeah, well, Cat Eyes Mitch is probably the whole reason he's not coming up is just to maintain the doubt. He's having fun with it. I don't blame him. I do the same kind of shit. He'll get off on it for a little bit and then get bored. He's just doing it to mess with us, Andrea. That's all it is. Those that don't know, find your nose and mind your own business. Yeah, here's the thing though, is some people are gonna be surprised that they're not allowed in, and I'm not gonna be shy about not letting certain people in there. And then I mean this is why I'm actually suggesting people create accounts, like entirely different accounts to be in there to protect their identity. Because we know how things are. No matter how careful I am, there will eventually be an infiltrator slip in. It will happen. No matter how many rules there are about not taking screenshots, it will happen. It's going to happen. So that's why I encourage people to come in under accounts that don't lead back to them. If Andrea come or Andrea, man, I got Andrea on the mind. Squirrel. If Angela goes up on panel, Mitch might come up and say, "I love you, mommy." I think I think that she might actually be eight sea monkeys in the know. That's probably about right. There's probably about eight sea monkeys in here, undercover sea monkeys. Edward fell asleep. Oh, there's a big surprise. So you just left him up there. Well, yeah, I mean that's happened to me like in real life before. Fucking passed out. It was right when I was first starting to really start to get hooked on oxys. I had taken a few. Well, not that compared to what it eventually got to be. It wasn't really that many, but at the time, I wasn't really used to them like that. So I took a few oxys and I think a Xanax. And went back to drinking. Wound up passing out at a booth in the bar, and the people that I was there with thought that I had left because I went off to a booth like by myself, and they all thought I was gone already, and they'd been looking for me and couldn't find me. While I was on the bench seat hidden by the table, and they closed the bar up, and I woke up about 5:30 in the morning, and I was locked in a bar by myself. It was heaven. But the owner just happened to be my neighbor. So I waited till a more reasonable hour. I think I waited till like 8 o'clock and called him. I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm locked in your bar. Do you want me to break out? Or are you going to come and unlock it?" "You'll report my server if I don't get an invite." Don't you have to be in the server to report it? Because that's what, like, I tricked Fomper. Well, actually, it was Trees, but I tricked them into deleting their own Discord, and then they tried to blame me on all of them getting nuked. Which obviously everybody knew was bullshit, so it didn't work. But yeah, I have sea monkeys all over the place. Maybe it's Mitch that is PHAI. I'm just saying maybe. Yeah, naughty assistant. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. So if you think you qualify, you can hit me up personally and ask for it. But like I said, some people are going to be surprised that they are not going to get let in. And you guys might be surprised at uh, who is possibly going to be in there. They will be under. Um, they're going to be in my witness protection program, so you won't really know who they are. Yeah, General Sea Monkey knows what's up. Y'all be surprised if you knew who General Sea Monkey was, if I'm being honest, which I rarely am. What's going on, OJ Simpson? I was sorry to hear about your untimely passing. Is Jeffrey one of my not the Jeff you're thinking. We do have a Jeff that's a sea monkey. Um, that's another thing. You don't have to change your name to a sea monkey name to be a sea monkey. If you want to keep your actual identity, you can just add SM on it. That's acceptable. Or you can make a whole new account on YouTube and Discord. It's up to you. You don't have to do anything. But the sea monkey mafia is growing faster than I thought. Actually, there are, I think, 15 accounts that have changed it completely or added the SM, and then there are a few more sea monkeys that haven't changed their name at all. I'm not really exactly sure how many there are when it comes to that, but they've all pledged their loyalty and their firstborn sons. Yeah, and you have people like or sea monkeys, I should say, like my naughty assistant. Not really a sea monkey, but is a sea monkey trainer and whisperer. And then you have transitioning sea monkeys that are forever transitioning, and it's okay. And you have sea monkey sympathizers, that qualifies you. Sounds like a cult. No, OJ, I'm actually taking steps to keep it from being that way. Like there are no. I thought about actually setting it up as a like with ranks like colonels, lieutenants, but I'm trying to not create something where somebody is ranked above somebody else. Even though there are people like General Sea Monkey that are putting in some work and deserve recognition, but it's not required. Basically, all you got to do to be a sea monkey is not be an asshole, and that's a real challenge for a lot of people. Uh, I'm exempt from that actual rule, and you got people like Section 15 who actually, if you want to throw up the link section, has a legitimate. I forget the name of it now, but we need 100,000 names. Last I knew, we were like in the high 30s. But we are actually going to petition to get our own sea monkey emoji. And of course, we are always fighting for sea monkey rights. Equal rights, not above, just equal. We just want to be able to get married and have access to titty bars. I don't think that that's too much to ask. What's going on, Dr. Mortician? OJ's casket fits like a glove. Oh, that is funny. Yes, section is good people. Change.org, whatever. It's a legitimate um it's a legitimate thing. And shorter counters at the pharmacy, yes. Yeah, we just want equal access. They let them motherfuckers in wheelchairs have their own access. Why you know what I mean? Why shouldn't we have it? Oh fuck. All right, we have another contestant. Oh shit, here we go.
I would like to update erroneous information that I had from before. It turns out that Sam has escaped once again and is still on the road. It turns out that Cat Eyes went to meet him at some secret spot in the forest, holding an Easter basket full of brisket and lovely fluffy biscuits. So they shot her and killed her, and there were several bullets that went right up one of her boobs and all that. But they did not get Sam. So that's what's important, you know. Fuck you, Cat Eyes.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I feel like I'm out of the loop again. What's going on, White Claw? I don't think I said hello to Control either. So what's going on, Control? Leave Cat Eyes alone. Oh, Cat Eyes can defend herself. Trust me. I've been on both ends of that shit. Just lurking. That's okay, White Claw. Hashtag sea monkey rights. Absolutely. Yeah, Section 15 put up the link if you guys please, even if you're not a sea monkey, all we want are equal rights. You know what I mean? Change.org. That's what I was trying to think of. Sea monkey lives. Yeah. You know, for decades, my my kind has been. Now think about it. If this was kitties or puppies, you'd all be in an outrage. Taken out of our natural habitat, dehydrated. Like I boiled one cat, and everybody go, "Oh, you can't." Whatever. Fuck you. But yeah, you fucking dehydrate us, stuff us in foil packets, mail us God knows where to God knows what trailer court. And you don't even have to have a license to own sea monkeys. Not that we should be owned, you know. And if this was puppies or kitties, I mean, just because we're tiny and we're not all that cute, well, some of them are. Um, you know what I mean? Do you not see the discrimination that we face on a daily basis just to get by? That look, all right, look, that is not an accurate depiction of what we are at all. Is Angela going to join the Sea Monkey Haven? I don't know. Bill, I don't know if you discussed this already, but what you think about last week's bullshit with Jeff and him being allowed back once again? I say fuck that, MasterCard. He's been given so many fucking chances, but it'll be the same thing. I already don't let Jeff up here, but the people say, oh, he needs to be whatever. Same people will let him up on their panels just so they can make a fucking panel. So no, I don't think Jeff. And in my opinion, I unsubbed from Jeff a long time ago. My opinion is everybody should just stop giving him attention, or it's going to keep happening. But they won't because everybody loves a fucking train wreck. I mean, I've lit dumpster fires myself just to watch them burn, so I get it. But after the shit, I mean, he continuously pulls more and more bullshit. And after the shit that he pulled on Vlad, which is horrible, but it's just the latest fucking semi atrocity that he's done. Yeah, in my opinion, Jeff shouldn't be allowed on panels or um, just ignore his ass. Forget that he exists. You know, I mean, Locksmith took a vote one time, and this was like, I fuck. I think I was probably the first to go up in panel to call out Jeff because um, they had got him up on, and this has been a couple of years ago, at least. They were all kind of dancing around it, you know, because he'd got caught in some lies and people just kind of, you know, whatever. But they got him up there just like they did when Bad Guy did it, but we did it well before that. And like these guys were all fucking dancing around it, and I went up there. I'm like, Jeff, I'm just gonna say everybody's thinking that you're full of fucking shit. And then people started saying it, but it goes way back. But they took a vote on locksmiths to vote Jeff off of the island, which they voted overwhelmingly to get rid of him. And then Locksmith had him up there 2 weeks later. So, like, how the fuck are you gonna ban somebody get somebody off the island and then have them up on your panel? You know what I mean? Just out of desperation to make a panel because it's all you got. Yeah, fuck that. What's going on, JF? Oh, hey, we got another confirmed sea monkey. Awesome. I love it. Welcome to the Mafia, JM. If you want to hit me up later, I can send you an invitation. So Mitch goes live. Did he really? What a bitch. Well, thank you, JM. I appreciate that. Yeah, MasterCard. Like I said, I already don't let Jeff up here. I kind of have a policy that if I talk shit about somebody, I'll let him up, but I don't even know if I would let him up for that because he gives false apologies, has bullshit excuses for everything, and then you never know, like threatening to dox people. You never know what the. I mean, you do know what he's gonna say, but he's predictable. I just don't even think I'd let him up here for that reason. Oh, Sabby, you would be surprised at who some of the sea monkeys are. I mean, fucking Jeff trying to make people feel responsible if he offs himself is a fucking rotten thing to do. And how many times has Jeff accused people of being pedos that aren't? Like I can think of like four or five people that Jeff has said, "Oh, they're a pedo," or insinuate calling them predators, insinuating that they like kids or something. I've had to defend all these motherfuckers that I don't like. Like I don't like or didn't like. One of them, we're cool now, but I've defended a bunch of people that Jeff has insinuated were chomos. Um, I don't like most of those, and I had to fucking. I hate having to defend somebody I don't like. But and I usually won't, but when it comes to shit like that, I will. So my opinion of it is everybody should just unsub from him and not let him up on panels. In fact, if the channel owner is cool with it, uh, ban the motherfucker when somebody banned him from my comment section a couple of days ago. I don't know who got him, but somebody got him. His original account's been banned for quite a while, but he made an exact copy. He tries to comment on all my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, OJ, I can't imagine. Yeah, a sea monkey sign is SM. But every now and then we throw an N in the middle there for a little bit of S and M, which is, you know, that's also a sea monkey thing. You unsubbed after Vladimir. Disrespect. Yeah, that was unconscionable. I don't even know what unconscionable means, but it's that. That was you, MasterCard. Right on. Good work, man. He's not welcome here in any way, shape, or form. Sabby would be a great sea monkey. No. Yeah, the pool party events. The pool party events. Please don't use chlorine, people. We are more than welcome to show up to your pool parties. Just don't use the fucking chlorine. We do like alcohol. Section 15 likes the chlorine. I guess if you can handle it, section, then more power to you. But it just it makes my balls burn. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. No enabling him. Yeah, there's a lot of enabling of people. Like when you, if somebody is up here, I mean, this is coming from me. I love my pills and my alcohol. Um, but there's been a few people that were up here just too fucked up, and I was worried about them, not necessarily their health, that too, but sometimes people say some stuff that's embarrassing to them, so I'll mute them or kick them. You know, Warbot fell asleep on here the other night, and I muted him because I don't know if he talks in his sleep or not. And Jen A seems like she's been in a better mood lately, so I might start letting her back up here. But um, yeah, she just had a stroke not that long ago, and I don't want her having a fucking stroke on my panel. Oh yes, you can actually do a lot with pool cleaner. The Section 15, I know what you're getting at. Done a fair amount of experimenting myself. Is locksmith okay? I don't know. He said he was going live today. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He does usually go live on Fridays. And this is Friday, right? Yeah, I wasn't thinking, well, technically it's Saturday now, but I don't see it. Send DM saying off myself or say someone is gonna Yeah, Christy, that shit was. I mean, for me, Jeff had crossed the line a long time ago. I already was uh, done with him, but and I made a video for him several months ago, and it was legit. Like I wasn't joking around or anything. I said, dude, right now you've got people that are standing by you, but that's not going to last. And what do you know? He said he appreciated it and it meant a lot to him or whatever, but he didn't listen. So I'm done. I got nothing else for him. And when I said that, I actually had, because Vlad was still kind of hanging with him, and I had Vlad in mind for that. I didn't name him, but look what he did. One of the few people that was actually still hanging with Jeff, and he fucking pulls that bullshit. Nah. Coffee and weed is also acceptable, General C. Monkey. I do love my coffee. I don't smoke weed because it doesn't do anything for me, um, but yeah, box asleep, you're not waking them up. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, look at that. Oh no, no, somebody put the N word. Oh gosh, what are we gonna do? That's so original. Actually, I forgot to hang on. I got something for you, JM. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Go. I actually meant to do that. Oops, shit. I actually meant to do that a while ago. Unit confession. It was section 15 that spiked the pool with shocking. Well, that's why my back hair turned green. Please don't beat you. Now, wait a minute, General C. Monkey. You were just asking me to beat you. I'm not on here, but I'm confused now. You fucked it up by deleting one letter. Well, now they gotta. I think I said it to where you gotta be a subscriber for 5 minutes. So now they gotta wait a whole other 5 minutes to try it again, unless they got another account ready to go. I worked at a Howard Johnson's when I was. Well, I actually worked in the Denny's that was part of the Howard Johnson's when I was in high school. And when they went to burn the pool, they didn't. You're supposed to shut the pool down for I don't know how many days or whatever, but they forgot that part. They didn't put the signs out, and some people jumped in to go swimming, and uh, it didn't work out too well. It seems to be a lot of people are trying to get by here by being a snitch. Where's not Naughty Assistant was here earlier. Section 15, I think that we're going to have to, how can I say this delicately? We're going to have to punish the hell out of General C. Monkey. All right, guys, feel boring, so something that I can mouth off about, or somebody jump up here? Oh, okay, person that just texted me. I see it. I'll get with you after I hang this up. I don't know how long I'm going to run for. Don't need that. Don't need that. Look at that later. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, we're good. That's the thing. Section is like, how do you? I don't know exactly how we go about punishing General C. Monkey, uh, because they're gonna like whatever we do. I was in the middle of saying something earlier. I'm like, hey, I'll talk more about it later. I can't remember what it was now. All right, Jeff, take it easy. Yeah, y'all don't understand is if I don't punish my naughty assistant regularly, uh, it gets like I really am in a dilemma. Like I'm running out of. There's only so many ways that you can the people that like being punished. So you have to think of opposite ways to do things, and then they really start falling in love because then they think you care. Oh my God, it. You don't even understand the problems I have, y'all. You don't even understand. Sometimes you act up on purpose. That's an understatement. Just go back under the desk where you belong, and everybody will be okay. Perverts, you all fucking perverts. But I will say that my naughty assistant looks damn good at fishnets. Yeah, General, I thought that I had one, but you fucking chewed through that too. I don't know. I might have to beg for donos to get some titanium because I don't know what else. Like, there's only acrylic and Pyrex. Yeah. Oh shit! What did I just do? Okay. Your medicine is already kicking in. Yeah, I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a double ambient night for me. The bulletproof glass stuff. Well, there's different kinds. Sometimes it's just like it's a form of acrylic. Pyrex is the stuff that like glass bakeware is made out of, which is actually pretty tough. Um, Yeah. Yeah, General. It took me like 20 hours to make that, and I had about $1,200 worth of materials, and shit, lucky in a closet with it for a measly six. I don't even think it was that long. But don't underestimate a determined sea monkey that's locked in a dark closet. Lexon, yeah, that's another one. Fuck yeah, I can't remember what they all are now. There's so many new materials coming out all the time. I can't keep up anyway. What is the stuff that they're using in the so-called bulletproof Teslas? Those truck-looking things. I'm not sure what kind of glass they're using on their windows, but we might try that. Even though I saw one where somebody just kind of didn't really throw a baseball all that hard, and it still shattered the fucking thing. Well, JM, do you mind saying? I mean, if you don't want to, totally understand. But I have a lot of experience with night stuff. See, Ambien's like that. Like sometimes I can take one and I don't feel a damn thing at all. Sometimes I can take. I don't really want to say how many I take sometimes, but I can take a few sometimes and don't feel anything. And then there's other times where I take one and 20 minutes later, like my legs start kind of going numb and stuff, and I'm out. I forget. I've run the gamut. I think I probably had every fucking sleeping pill there is. Most of them don't do anything. Trazodone, all that did was give me cotton mouth real bad. What else was there? There was one of them that just all it did was make me taste metal. It didn't help me sleep at all. Like sometimes when I tell a doctor, "Hey, this shit's not working," they're like, "Well, you know," and like I kind of get if I've taken 4 or 5, I'll be like, "Dude, I took 2 of these things and it didn't help." And they're like, "Oh no, you can't do that! Oh my god, you're gonna blah blah blah." And like I'm afraid to tell them how many I actually took. So yeah, yeah, I've had temazepam. I've had Halcyon. Halcyon actually did work, but that was the shit. They they were giving me Xanax during the day, and then the Halcyon at night. They were giving me half a milligram. My prescription was for half a milligram, which they usually only give you a quarter of a milligram to knock you out. Sometimes dentists will give it to you to relax you before you get the procedure done, but that stuff, man, like I would take it and then not remember and then go take it again. And that was the shit. I woke up one night and I had a comforter and a headlock squeezing the fuck out of it. And I started thinking, I was with my son's mom at the time. I was like, man, what if that would have been her? You know? And then, so I started sleeping on the couch. And there was another incident where I woke up one morning and my hand was all bandaged up. I'm like, what the fuck? And there's blood all over the place. It wasn't really bandaged up. I just had it wrapped up in a towel, or she did, whatever. But so I freak out and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? And that was the last night I ever took that shit. Um, Went and checked on the kids. The kids were okay, still sleeping. Ran upstairs because I was legit worried I hurt somebody. Went upstairs and woke my old lady up and asked her, you know, any idea what happened here? And she's like, you don't remember? I said, no. And I'm really good with sharpening knives. Um, she said she happened to come downstairs to go to the bathroom, and I guess I was sitting in the kitchen sharpening a knife, but I was slicing through my fingers and just not feeling it. Yeah, so like I just got worried I would actually hurt somebody. Tight mesh Kevlar ball gag build. Gen A. Gen A is on it tonight. Gen A actually was on one of my favorite panels. She came up and we had a nice discussion about BDSM, and we got along the whole time. It was nice. Jen A, if you want to hop up here, if you're in a good mood, uh, we can relive the old days if you want and talk about BDSM. If it ends in Pam or Lamb, it's usually a benzo. Valium. See, Valium, I can take 80 milligrams of Valium and not feel it. Yeah, Gila. Ambien makes me do some shit in my sleep too that I'm not really not comfortable with. And back when I lived in town, uh, my mom had called me up and said, "Hey, we're going," because I fucking hate shopping. I would do about anything to get out of it. My mom called me up and said, "Hey, we're going to Walmart tomorrow. Do you need anything?" And I gave her a few things that I needed, and woke up the next morning and it was all sitting on my kitchen floor, and I had no memory of how it got there. And it was early, fairly early. It's like 8 o'clock or whatever. I'm like, "Did you guys?" I called my mom like, "Hey, did you guys go to Walmart already?" I'm thinking that they just dropped it off there because they had a key to my house and didn't want to wake me up. She's like, "No, well, I'm still in bed." I'm like, "Oh shit." So apparently I had gotten up after taking the Ambien, and I hope to God I didn't drive by by road. Walmart was only like I don't know, about a mile from me or so by road. Um, yeah, so I either drove or walked there and got my stuff. No memory of it. That's the thing. If you ever wake up like in a jail cell and they're like, "Yeah, you murdered somebody," like you wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Lunesta. That's the one I was trying to think of. That all it did, it didn't help me sleep, but it made my mouth taste like metal. Yeah, Christy, I've probably told that story a few times. It's just my warning about Ambien. Yeah, I I can go days without sleep too, but um, after like the third day or so, I start getting real fucking crazy. Not cranky, crazy. I mean, the intrusive thoughts intrude. Oh man, restless leg syndrome sucks. Like I don't think I have it as a syndrome, but like if I stop when you quit opiates, you get the restless legs really bad. And somebody introduced me to a miracle drug called what it starts with a C. I have a prescription for it now, but I'd never had tried it at the time. It's actually a blood pressure medication, but they use it to treat all kinds of things. They use it for ADHD, migraines. Um, Actually, I might have a bottle of it with me. Hold on. They use it to treat a lot of things, but I found out that if I'm trying to if I need help with the restless legs from withdrawal symptoms, it's a fucking miracle drug because that's one of the things that fucking gets me every time is the restless legs. It's supposed to like it. If I take a shitload of it, it will help me sleep, and it does help. If I take a shitload of it, it does help with anxiety. Of course, nothing ever works the way they say it's going to, but they do use it to treat a whole lot of things. You know, I guess maybe I don't have it with me. Clonidine. Yes, thank you. That's the stuff. Jen A, take look. Being up here on sleep meds is the best time. How many times have I been up here just because I took sleep meds? Hey, what's up, Moments Life? How you doing? Yeah, melatonin does nothing for me either. Cleaning. I make some tinctures mostly out of pine trees, but you can make a lot of different things with pine sap and the needles. I make a couple of different kinds of salve for different things. Like I have a couple of people that I make it for that have chronic skin conditions, and they say it works a lot better than anything they've ever had prescribed to them. Yeah, my migraines come in like I can go for like a couple of years without having one, and then all of a sudden they'll pop back in. I used to take like way back in the day. I had actually had Valium for that and Firanol. They make Firanol with and without codeine. Um, it was fun for other things, but didn't really help a whole lot of the migraines. And then Imitrex came out. Imitrex was awesome, but you had to take it at the right time. Like you had to catch it right as the migraine was. If you waited till the migraine was in full swing, then it didn't help much. And then Maxalt came along, uh, which was kind of the same deal. But yeah, there's nothing really great for migraines. Yes, General C. Monkey, I also make fire starters with pine sap. Yep, or you can do it just on its own. The thing about skin conditions, I make uh, a couple of different kinds of salve out of pine tar, um, depending on it and what you need. It's pine tar, beeswax, and then from there, there's a few different kinds of oils that I use depending on how you need it. And then there's also a secret family ingredient that I've never seen anybody else use, but it really seems to work better with. oh, what is it? There's a real common skin condition, but words are just escaping my mind tonight. Psoriasis. I know a couple of people with psoriasis that swear by it, so I make a couple of batches a year for them. Iran's probably going to attack Israel in the next 24 hours. Oh, shit. People go around fucking with Israel, but man, Israel, they can, like, they could wipe the Gaza Strip right off the map if they wanted to. They got the stuff, and they know how to do it. It's P. No, that's just for Friday nights, General. Please make you a batch. I can make you a batch, Christy. That's no problem. I can't make any guarantees, but yeah, I can make you a batch. Israel has nukes. Yeah, but they don't even need them, man. Israel is fucking. Yeah, do some. They could do some damage. They have undeclared nukes. I didn't know about that. Yeah, Christy, I have to. I'm about out of, and everything that I use except for some of the oils. Uh, but like the beeswax and the pine sap, I collect all that shit myself. He's 19. He's been living this condition since he was 8. Yeah, it sucks, man. I feel bad for people that have it. Like how much, um, like how much of his body does he get flare ups or does he have it all the time? And like how much of his body is affected by it? And I make stuff that you can take internally too, but I don't give that out to people. Just for the like if I mean it's a vitamin as far as anybody's concerned, and they don't regulate vitamins, so like it's not illegal to sell it, but just for liability, like if I give something to somebody and they have a reaction to it, and some stuff, um, like there are medications that I make out and with the same plant. Actually, I have some here. Oh fuck! All right, here's a tincture that I make. If I can get my camera working. Oh shit! All right, now I gotta figure this shit out. Hold on. Camera. 1, 2 facing front. 1, 2 facing back. There we go. That'll work. Give me 1 second here. All right, this is a tincture that is actually fermenting right now. This stuff I don't really give out a whole lot, but uh, this works on coughs. It does help people sleep. But the problem is if somebody takes too much, it can make you really sick. It is also also used as a laxative. Uh, but you got to do the stuff in the right doses, or it can make you sick or kill you. So I don't give this out. But from the same berry, I also make this dye that works on fabric. It works on wood. It comes out a really cool purpley color. Also use it as ink, but you really can do a lot with it. But anyway, there is one person that has arthritis real bad, but I've known them my whole life, and I do make it for their arthritis. And the same thing, they swear that it works better than anything they've ever had from a doctor. I don't have arthritis myself, at least not yet, but um, they say it works really well. And here's I melted down some beeswax I collected and made into little pucks. That way, it's uh, people like these little pucks too. Like if you sew, you can stick your needles in it, then it helps lubricate the needle. It's good for zippers. You can do all kinds of. I make candles out of it. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. I'm not convinced that this isn't. Like, this might be human. I don't know. Probably ought to have it checked out. But I pick up bones and antlers and stuff to make knife handles with and whatever, or just to collect bones. And you never know. Like, you never know when you're going to have a vampire around. Which reminds me, I need to talk to Samuel because he said something. He wanted a knife. I don't forge the steel anymore, but I buy knife blanks, and I get good ones too, like from K-Bar or wherever. And then I finish out the blank, and uh, he wants a paracord handle, but I need to know what color he wants, and I also need to know that he still wants it. Elbows, knees, earlobes. Yeah. Yeah, I can make him a batch, Christy. I have to collect some more pine sap. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow and remind me, Christy, because I tend to forget shit. Just make sure that he's not allergic to if he has any. And again, I'm not a doctor, so you are taking your chances here, but it's all natural stuff. Rattlesnake venom is all natural too. That don't mean it's good for you. I actually have I've showed it on here before. I think there's still a video up about it, one of my earlier ones. I actually have a whole vampire hunting kit. I have actual real silver bullets that I provided the silver. My friend made them for me. I got holy water in it, garlic powder, a lump of silver. I forget what else is in there, but and it's all in a nice little box that I got at Pier One Imports a long time ago. I spent so much I'm not a knick-knack guy. I really don't care about that kind of thing, but uh, there's Pier One Imports. I don't know if they're even still around. I wound up spending a shit ton of money in there, usually for gifts for other people, but I got some cool stuff myself. All right, Jam. Yeah, I'm thinking about hanging this up anyway. was actually, I didn't say anything, but one of the reasons I went live is because there was somebody that wanted to come up and say something, but I have not heard from her at all. So, and I just talked to her like, I don't know, an hour before I went live. So I don't know what the fuck happened to her, but that's okay. If she wants to come up, she had something that, yeah, she had something to say. I'll put it that way. And it is fuckery related. Yeah, JM, talk to your doctor about the clonidine. I don't know if it would help for your situation, but I would think that if they know about it, if it was going to help you, they probably would have suggested it already. Yeah, I can't make any promises or guarantees, Christy, but I mean, that shit looks miserable, so it's worth a shot. See, that's the thing about restless legs, man. Is you can jump in a hot shower or whatever, but and it helps, right? Restless leg it's curative just by standing up and walking, you know. But the 2 minutes after you stop, it's right back. It's just really stubborn. Maybe that's why FCC lives in the hot tub. Who knows? Oh, okay. She is listening. All right. She got nervous. No problem. There's no need to apologize. It's all good. It does make you want to flop around like a fish. Yep. Like when I was going through really bad withdrawal, like my arms would start doing it and shit too. It was horrible. All right, y'all. Gotta save them fucking what do you call them? StreamYard hours. So I'll catch you all some other time. Stay naked. Oh shit. FCC is the one-legged male with two fingers, right? Yes. That's the one. That's the guy. All right. Now you all stay naked.